my beautiful subscribers, Gillian Perkins here from GillianPerkins.com. In today's video, I am sharing my top 5 favorite apps that help me run my life and business. So today I wanted to go just a bit deeper with my top 5 apps and share which ones are my favorites and how I use them. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below to let me know if you like this video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Okay, let's hop onto my phone and get into those apps. So the first app that I'm going to share with you guys is Evernote, and you've probably heard of Evernote before because it's a pretty popular app, but I use it all the time. It is what helps me not forget all of my ideas that I have and everything that I need to do. I store all kinds of different information in here, everything from YouTube videos I'm going to film, blog post ideas, my weekly schedule, just everything you could possibly think of. I think Evernote's slogan is something like your second brain, and that is 100% exactly how I use this app. Basically, it just stores all of the information that does not fit inside my head. So I store a lot of different kinds of information in here. One of them is this one that I have called The Plan, and this tells me kind of what I need to do each day of the week, and it also helps me remember my big picture goals and just kind of like what I'm actually supposed to be doing, because sometimes you can get really distracted and you're like, wait, what am I even supposed to be doing? So that's how I keep myself on track. Then I keep this file called the idea file, and this is where I write down all of my ideas that I want to implement later, but maybe I don't have the bandwidth to put into practice right now. So whenever I have a great idea for a product or a book I want to write or anything like that, I just pop it into the idea file. I also store a lot of different templates in here, so if there's an email that I need to send over and over again, or information that I want to stick in my Facebook group, lots of different types of templates that I can copy and paste in different places. You can also put tons of other stuff in here, like pictures or I think even audio files, but I normally only use it for text. And there's one more particular file in here that I always have, and it's this one called Scratch, and I just always keep a file by this name, and I use it as my scratch pad. So whenever I just need a place to copy and paste something, if I'm moving it from one spot to another, or I just need to scribble down a quick idea that I'm about to implement, or write out something before I actually put it in an email or in a different form, I just write it on here, and I never clean this out, so it is a mile-long document, as you can see by that scroll bar on the side, but it just helps to have a little place to scribble. Okay, so the next app here is CastABox, and this is just an app to listen to podcasts. It's basically the same thing as using iTunes to listen to podcasts or any other podcasting app, but this particular one works really well, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it has a lot of podcasts in it that I really enjoy listening to. So a few of my favorites here. I love Amy Porterfield's Online Marketing Made Easy. If you have an online business, you would find that incredibly helpful, or if you work in marketing. And then way down here at the bottom, Pat Flynn's Smart Passive Income. This is probably the first podcast I ever started listening to, and it's still my favorite. Also a couple hidden gems. Seth Godin's Startup School is amazing. It's not a regular podcast like a weekly show, but he recorded it all live as an event, but it is golden information. And then coming back up here to the top, Building a Story Brand is also a really good podcast. It is a weekly show, but such good information about creating a brand that people really identify with and want to follow. And then finally, just a shout out to Chalene Johnson's Build Your Tribe podcast. She's just so fun to listen to. If I need like a pick-me-up or I want some encouragement while I'm working out or something like that, and I just want to hear something positive, it's also about business, but it's a lot more kind of fun and upbeat than a lot of the other podcasts. Next up, we've got Libby, which is the library app. Now, the great thing about the library app is that you can download books for free. There are audiobooks in here, and there are also ebooks, but everything is completely free. So if your library is a part of this system, which I think most libraries in America are, then you can just put your library card information into here, and then you can download all of these books completely for free, which is pretty cool. There are some like classic books, but there are also a lot of popular current books and lots of different genres, which is basically to say that you will be able to find something that you are interested in inside of this app. Currently, I'm listening to You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I just started it, so I'm not sure exactly what I think of it yet. She has good ideas, but I'm not sure if I agree with everything. This app called Brain Focus is based on the Pomodoro principle of working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. And the thing about working on the clock is that it keeps you really focused because you know that you are only supposed to be focusing on one thing for a limited amount of time and that you can be distracted when your time is up. So this can just really help you to cut down on distractions and to help you get a lot more done. So you can see here up in the corner these heads with the one head that is blinking red, and basically that just means you're on your first palm out of 4. And so once you finish that 25-minute segment, then you get to take a 5-minute break. So this can also help you to track your time and figure out exactly where you're spending your time. You can see here that it says write book. That would be the activity that I was doing at that time, but you could put in any different activity that you want and then track how much time you spent on each activity. Now this last app is called JFit, and it is the app that I use to track my workouts. You can see I've got these 3 different workouts saved in here, and I rotate between them. So you just tap on the workout you want, and then you can see it's got a list of all the exercises you're supposed to do for that particular workout session. You just click play, and then you can see how many reps and what weight you're supposed to do for each exercise, and the information that you see here, the 55 pounds and the 15 reps, that's showing what I did last time, and then I'll just input exactly what I do this time, and it will save it for me. So this can just help to keep you on track while you're working out so that you're not standing around at the gym wondering what am I supposed to be doing, but you can actually stay focused and have an efficient and effective workout. So obviously I've got plenty more apps on my phone, but those are just 5 of my favorite apps that I use the very most, and that's why I wanted to share those with you guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If so, please hit that thumbs up button below to let me know, and subscribe if you haven't already. I make 2 videos every week about intentional living, entrepreneurship, and success, and I would really love to have you join me for the next one. My name is Gillian, and I hope to see you next time.